helper. Her light radius would help me so much. This is where having a light radius actually helps, you know. Ah, it's going this way. Okay. Oh, man. I don't even know why I'm excited, okay? I just am. There's just something about it just turning dark as, like, immediately as soon as you walk in the area. There's a way up there, by the way. I got better at, like, detecting what the fuck they look like now. I know they look like it's a flat fucking steep-ass rock climb. By the way, it looks like it's a goddamn rock climb. It doesn't look like it's actually, like, somewhere where you can climb up. Oh, fucking calm down. I do like the sound that these things make. I feel like they're kind of the same as the quill beast things, but they're not. Nope, nope, and nope. I like how when they jump, and sometimes I do a special attack to them, they kind of like look for a moment like they've got golden spines, and it just looks really cool. I've got not quite enough stuff to go back yet. I kind of want to fill up before I go back, you know? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, we'll fucking see about that. Where the fuck did you come from? I love the fact that you can just get like zombies out here. Well, they're supposed to be plague bearers. They're supposed to be plague ridden, but they're kind of like, I always saw them as zombies, you know? And, here we go. Okay. Didn't put that in there. By the way, I love scythes. Okay, I haven't fucking talked about this, but I think you guys, I had some in my artworks and stuff that you guys have seen. I'm not gonna have space for that, am I? Not unless I get creative. Which, I mean, I can get creative-ish. I can think about it. There we go. It fits. I love scythes. I'm not sure why. I don't know what the go is, but just like with Diablo, with the bows, I really think that that's probably where that originated from, is just like, you know, I definitely did a playthrough with bows at one point, and yeah, I just like them. I just feel very cool. I understand that they're basically like a crop usage type thing. What do you call them? Like a tool? More so than anything. But you know, it doesn't fucking matter to me. Just fucking pair running at me. I love the fact that they'll also drop, no, like not always, but I love the fact that they'll usually drop whatever they're going to attack you with. An extra town portal that will help. So for instance, the what are those big catsy things? What are they? Night tigers. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, so night tigers come up and they attack you with the spiked shields and the whip thing, right? And obviously they don't be like they're not dropping any fucking whips or anything like that, you know. But you know, they do drop their like spiked shields and stuff, and I think that that's really cool. What are you, a rotfester? A rotfester of what? Oh, stone skin. The dead. Alright. You know what? That's okay. Oh, you got so far away then. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to carry that. That's for certain. I don't have that kind of space. But I will pick up the extra potions. Whatever I can carry, and then I'll come back down over to there. I think he dropped money. What else is here? A healing potion. Okay, that's close enough. I've got to go and buy the helper. First things first. Oh, that's right. It does it to town too. Oh, this looks awesome. I forgot it did that. Where do I buy? Up here, right? I've only had to buy her once since we got here. And now it's really dark. Citizen. Oh, $2,000. Jesus. Mind you, I haven't exactly like upgraded her stuff for a little while. So, yeah. She's doing the best she can, you know? Alright, get rid of my extra stuff. Get rid of those. I know it won't let me, like, click on it when she's there. It just looks so nice. Like, take it back to the old style. And that also just... I'm sorry. I know I keep saying it, but I just like it, okay? Like, the old style and the new style are not too different enough for me. Visually, mentally kind of thing that I can sit here and go, man, that doesn't look anything fucking like it. No, it looks pretty much exactly the same to me, and I enjoyed that. I like the fact that they kind of like just didn't destroy something that was already fine. Like, they took something, it was good, and they just made it a little bit better quality, and I can appreciate that. What are you doing, Phoenix? I see you lurking. Phoenix is my cat friend, but it doesn't know. He has lurked in here. He thinks he's being stealthy. Yeah, I see you. You're looking at me. What are you doing? Oh, I forgot to ask the guy. I have to fucking go back. That's alright. I've got town portals for days. It's fine. Yeah, he slunk in and he didn't think that I knew that he was here. And then I just straight up just like spotted him underneath the desk. And he looked so confused that I saw him, but I already knew he was in here.
I've been researching this lengthy eclipse, and I believe it to be the work of claw vipers. Find their temple beneath the desert sands, and you may find the source of this curse.
I do like the fact that it gives you dual purpose for going and finding the temple. It's not just a matter of go find it for this. It's literally like, oh, by the way, if you happen to go and find it, in the process you'll also like remove this darkness and stuff. Fuck it, I'll buy one of these things. Get this gone out of my inventory so I can get that sold. I don't know, it's just... You know what? I would say that watching me play a Diablo would have to be seriously the worst one to probably like try to do some kind of like a drinking game to, just for the sheer quantity of times that I say it's just nice or it's so nice. I understand I say that a lot. Nobody fucking drink yourselves responsibly, hydrate or something, but don't overhydrate, you know? Like I could just see that being a problem. It's like somebody's like waterlogged because they're just drinking so much water. All right, down here's all safe. And I guess that means I can start doing sweeping runs at the place if I can actually do a sweeping run between all the buildings and shit. So I've got my helper. She should have like a pretty solid light radius. Oh, chest. I didn't even realize that there was this wall here until I actually opened up my map. I didn't see it beside me. I know it was there, it wasn't obvious. Oh shit, fuck, I walked straight into you, mate. I genuinely do like the fact that this is fun in like, the game isn't too hard. Like some battles are hard, but as I was saying before, because shit's not just scaling up with me, I can get to a point where I had to kind of double clear a little bit here and there because, you know, when I log out and log back in between games and stuff, we got to kind of go and like get back to where we were, that kind of thing. But for the most part, it's actually quite bearable until I actually maybe take on like there's a waypoint there, until I actually take on, you know, like somebody like a boss kind of situation, and then it's like, oh, this is actually hard, and that's awesome. I'll go up first because I don't think there's gonna be much around here. What do you mean I can't carry shit? Ah, that looks so cool. I can't wear it, but it just looks awesome, you know? That was also socketed too. Is any of this not... Actually, a ring won't be identified. Lightning resistance. That would be cool, except I don't need that. I don't really encounter too much stuff that's like that, but that looks awesome. It's a Chris, a superior Chris, but look at it. That look like an old style. Yeah. I always thought that was like a bone knife. I'm not even joking. I like legit thought this was like some kind of like a bone knife thing. I also kind of thought that was like, I'm sure it's supposed to be blades, but I always just kind of thought that it too was some kind of like a bone, like a sharpened bone, right? That was kind of like just like worked into it and stuff. And now looking at it, it's very clearly a blade. And that is very clearly also a blade. It's just some of these things just were not obvious back when Diablo just like came out. They did the best that they could with what they had at the time for like graphics and art and pixels and all that shit. You know, they did really well. It's just that like some of them were not so clear if you'd never really researched weapons and stuff that much. Like, I gotta admit, I feel like I learned so much about weapons when I was a kid playing this. I remember we had something. I didn't do history. I've already said this before. I didn't take history in school. But I remember us talking about like weapons at some point for some reason. I do not know what it was. I do not know why we were talking about it. But I remember something came up and the teacher was like, who can tell me what this is? And I was obviously like the first kid, like hand that shot the fuck up. It just went straight up. And they're like, it was just a surprise because like, I probably didn't seem like somebody that was like knowledgeable on this stuff, like just random weapons and stuff back then. Or I got electrified. Yeah, so out of the blue, something like that, a question like that coming in and being like, oh, like obviously, like I was one of those kids that, you know, every other weekend we kind of like, well, pretty much every weekend I believe it was, went to a library and got some books and stuff. But you know, it wasn't like that. I wasn't reading about like ancient history and stuff like that. I just learned a lot of shit from Diablo. Like probably a little bit too much about weapons early on. Mind you, like it did kind of like spur my love for like drawing them and stuff. Like you guys have seen the weapons and stuff I've drawn for my character and stuff before. And just like, yeah, I've spent a lot of time in inventories looking at stuff, more specifically like this. But at the same time, like, it only upgrades us so much. I like the fact that in the old one, my bow is actually like a goldy kind of like orangey color, which is really nice. I wish they kind of had that like little tinge here. I think it is actually like very slightly yellowy kind of thing, but it's not like with the boots. The boots are clearly very orange, right? Orangey red, whatever, right? If my bow looked the same, because when I swap over, they are way dark. They're so dark. As opposed to this. I love the fact that now I'm not just comparing Diablo to anything. I'm comparing it to its older self. Like I already knew when I was gonna play this that this might happen. That I might spend time comparing Diablo 2 to old Diablo 2. But yeah, I'm actually doing it a lot more than I really thought I was. Like it's positive. It's not like with But with Diablo 4, there was a little bit of like, well, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of comparison to Diablo 2. But some of it was positive, and some of it was like, you know, oh, I wish they'd done this instead or whatever. Like, I would consider it to be more of a negative kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that. I'll have to go back. Yeah. As opposed to like here, and most of it's pretty positive, even in the sense of the choices that they made. There's a few things that like, as I've expressed with like her skirt and stuff like that, I kind of wish that they kept the old one. I like the old one, but I do understand why they changed it. Stuff like this, where I'm not forced to use it if I don't want to in my stash, you know, all the extra slots and shit that it gives you now. That's a nice thing. I can use it if I want to. I don't have to use it. And I can also go into settings and shit, and I can change like how I've got to go and pick up my own gold. I believe it's automatically set to like auto pickup, right? So I don't think that's something that people have to go in and change and be like, oh, you know, I've gone out into wilderness and I've had to pick up my own coins and stuff. No, you automatically jump in and play it as if it's one of the more modern ones, but you can go through the settings and change it to be like one of the old ones. You know, it's just nice. Like I said, I feel like that is like the catchphrase. I had to yawn. I'm sorry. Alright. I did get plenty of sleep, by the way. It was interesting. I was kind of hoping that, you know, before I took Wednesday night off, I was actually hoping that I was going to have one full week of being actually energetic and not like just tired all the time. But I ended up overdoing it, of course, because I can't just not fucking overdo it any week of the year. This is like, I don't actually think I've had a single week this year where I haven't overdone it and like caused myself to just be overly tired. I'm working on it. Okay, I need to stop doing it, and I'm working on it, but it happens occasionally. But anyway, yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would probably have like good energy pretty much all week. This is one of the very rare few weeks where I've had energy and I'm not just like, I don't know, on the verge of being asleep. Oh, there's a little cluster of them. I gotta admit, I like how it looks with the darkness and stuff, because every attack just like boosts. Mind you, I can just imagine like, oh, does that go up or is that just its own area? That's a pathway. That one's a pathway. Yeah, so when my videos eventually go to YouTube, it kind of like automatically picks itself some thumbnails. I think that's a trapdoor there. Yes. So it automatically picks itself some thumbnails, right? And the funniest thing is because this is so fucking dark, I can just imagine pretty much the majority of my thumbnail choices just being like really, really hard to see and just not standing out. It's just a little like, I don't know, back-end information kind of thing that you guys probably wouldn't notice. But yeah, it makes having a video that stands out later uniquely challenging. How about I put these two together, make them one thing. What else we got here? Oh, that's right. I have Alt for seeing shit on the ground. Which, by the way, hold up. I remember there was a button combination that used to show me what these did. And I just remember that for some reason because I was holding down Alt and Alt doesn't show you in here, which means like Alt R. Nope, that brought up a fucking God only knows what the fuck that interface is. This actually uses more of my fucking computer processing than RimWorld does. Huh. That's hilarious. At least I know what that brought up.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, so considering how much like resources you'd think that RimWorld would need for just simply playing the game. Yeah, no, apparently Diablo 2 Resurrected fucking rips it out of the water. God damn. I didn't realize it used so much resources. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, that's where I clicked on, I tried Alt R, and that's what came up, was my like resource fucking computer settings stuff. So yeah, that's hilarious. I use up far more fucking power processing Diablo 2. I really thought that Diablo 2 was going to be like a lighter game. How do I get in there? She found a way in. How did you get in here? Oh. I have got a case of the yawns though. That's mostly just like before stream I was pretty relaxed apart from the cooking part. I was like pretty chilled out all afternoon. The only thing I do find about like having my downtime being like in the afternoon leading up to, can I put this somewhere else? Leading up to like the evening and stuff, I do tend to find that like I end up tired for stream. That just gives me extra defense, it gives me strength, but it is stronger, so I'm not mad about that. I have additional arrows in here, so if I chuck that down there for a moment, we can kind of transmute that. That gives me a slightest bit more space. Chuck all of that in there. Now, if I can get rid of you, what have we got on the ground here? Grab those two. There we go. Got space. I don't have a lot of space, but I have got space now, so that's nice. Let's keep exploring. I can't get out that way. Something on the ground? No, it wasn't. And I'm pretty sure I got the shrine. Is it a health shrine? No, I didn't get it. Interesting. Now, I kind of went through the semi-center of here, but it does have kind of a wall system thing in it. I won't go all the way to the edge because I already did that. I'll go back up top. There's this big area up here, and I'm pretty sure this is Lost City, so I don't believe that the Viper Temple's under the Lost City. I don't believe, right? I think it's under something else. I just don't know what it's called. I don't know. I have a feeling about that kind of thing. It could be around here. There are a lot of like statues and shit. I just don't think it's here. I heard something drop. I heard a charm. Give me that shit. I can't fucking pick it up. And I can't hit this little bastard either. Dude, just stand still for a second. There we go. Oh, was that a chip topaz? Alright, hold on. Let's see. I could probably carry... Yeah, I can carry that. Hold up, let me put that away. Let's get the small stuff. I'm not going to be able to hold the grand charm, but I'll be able to hold the chip thing. And... yeah, that's looking like... maybe. I could stack that up to 2, but none of these are going to be a 2. They're all going to be a 3. So it's not really going to help me. I guess we got to go back. We'll go back. Also give me some fucking mana. Jesus Christ, what's going on here? It's a mana and a town portal. Get that out of my face.
Here.
I don't know. If I could set it on fire, it would be on fire by now. I'll tell you that much. There's no questions about that. Like, if this game would let me light shit in town on fire, yeah, my townspeople wouldn't be so welcoming. Let's see, give me this. All of that. Yeah, I did put a lesser health thing. I think they're about the same, actually. And I've got them, they're all good. I didn't pick up any special ones, none of that. Now you can go into there. And a replenishment thing. Let's, I don't know what's going on with this. This is like stacking up terribly. I have a lot of these actually. Hold on, let me have a look at that because I'll get rid of a couple. And I'll move all of these over. Because give me that. And one of these, please. There we go. I really should have done that differently, but that's okay. I've got me this like one extra different mana potion. And I don't know. I'll sell it eventually, like maybe. I'll think about it, okay? Let's see, what do we got? We got a few of these bastard things. They're all kind of the same. I've got 2 of these things as well. I like the fact that that literally just looks like either a guy that stacked it or a guy that's about to hit a ball. You guys decide what you think about that, but I personally like to believe that a guy's completely stacked it. This thing looks like a scorpion thing to me. I don't know. Like getting ball into a net kind of thing, and this just looks cool. That looks like an hourglass thing. What does this do? The towel room can do poison. What do you do? Light? That would have been so good right now if any of my things took a slot. I don't think any of them do. Wait, no. Yeah, I don't think any of my things are socketed. I don't even think my spare bow is socketed. That's okay though. I definitely don't need that many light radius ones, I'll tell you that much. They can come for sale. I'll sell the flawed skull. I should probably sell this since I'm not using it. What else we got? We've got 2 of these. They do mana after each kill. I would actually not mind that. At least keep one of them. What does this do? Knock back on weapons. Now that is something, if I can get it, I will have this in a bow. Because it will do knockback. If I don't kill them on the first hit, it will at least, like, you know, do damage to them. The other rune, what was that? It was mana. Well, the fact that it does everything you put it in, it just gives you mana after the kill. It doesn't matter if it's in your fucking socks, or your belt, or your hat. It is fucking indifferent. You get extra mana. It's like literally like you get a car moment. Everybody gets mana. But yeah, I'll keep all those, and the rest of this shit I'll just sell. And yeah, get rid of all this. This will actually give me a little bit of money. And I don't think I've got anything in that. We'll just double check before I fuck off back into it. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Alright, so my helper's alive. I've got plenty of stuff. I'm trying to set the town on fire because that's what I do. Light charm and stuff. I wish I had. Oh, so cool. Like, I remember it looking like this, but now that I can see it clearer, it's almost, I don't know, almost like a deer. No, it's not, but like, humor me for a second, right? Let's say eye holes, nose, mustache for some reason, ears, an antler type thing, and then this Chihulu shit going on as a beard, right? As opposed to this, like, I've always just seen that as like some kind of like a grass feature type thing. I've never seen that as an actual like creature, and I think that's just interesting as shit. Alright, let's keep running up. Sorry, but what the fuck? A fire tower. Oh man, they did good. They did good. Does it follow me though? Oh shit, there's an extra one. I see how it is. You fucking bastards. I will kill it with fire. Fire with fire. Yeah, I know. It was enough. It was enough.
I can't use that.
Yeah, I didn't want to give you a town portal. Don't worry about it. I can just move over a little bit. Actually, I reckon if I stand over here, there's going to be another one. It moves. It does move. I was wondering if it would. It does. Oh, that's very cool. I kind of thought these things used to move, and they do. I fucking love this game. I'm sorry, I know that's like 90% of the stream is me just saying how much I fucking love this game. and like this is really nice and stuff. But like, Jesus Christ, it's so good. Like I said, if you are a streamer, if you're a fellow streamer, and there is a game out there that you absolutely love, and you're not quite sure if you should play it on stream because you just don't know how you feel about like doing that, like sharing that kind of experience with everybody, fucking just go ahead and do it. Because if you really goddamn will love a game, you're just going to enjoy it the entire time. Even if nobody else gets quite what you're like on about or what it is that you specifically enjoy about it, you're gonna have a great time. Let's get down the ancient, whatever this was, ancient tunnel. Tunnels. Oh, that looks so good. Like, yeah, I remember looking like that. They did good with this. This is pretty much like, it's not the same, but it's pretty close. I love this game. Alright, anyway. Fucking hell. Should probably explore. And what are you guys? What are you? Horror mage. Horror mage. I probably should have got me some electrical, like, difference. Oh. I just realized for some reason my shoulder was, like, fully hunched forwards. Not proning, but actually just, like, pulled in on a weird angle. I'm like, that's probably why my fucking shoulder is sore, actually. Like, I know I've got, like, osteoarthritis in my shoulder. And then, like, my old injuries and shit, right? But, like, I keep wondering what the fuck it is that I'm doing that's, like, pissing it off. Aside from the fact that, like, my desk is, like... Whoops, wrong button. Aside from the fact that my chair and desk are incorrect heights for each other, so I end up being, like, too high for it, and ends up putting, like, I don't know, all my arm is supported through my shoulder joint, which is bad. Don't do that. If you can, make your desk ergonomic. Unfortunately, I can't do much about it. I'm fucking tall and my chair doesn't go down any further, so it doesn't help me. You guys have the most fucking ripped legs I've seen ever. Black Killer Cold Enchanted. Mate, I need mana for you. Oh, man. Just, like, even these guys. Okay, so this is where, like, my other love of, like, Mortal Kombat comes in. Yeah, let's identify that so I can get its benefit. Right. Sorry if I don't, yeah. I'm not short by any means, so the fact is that, like, even if I wanted to sit lower, I can't do anything about it. My chair just does not go down. Like, it's just because, like, the spindle itself broke, and so we, like, replaced that. And the replacement is higher by default than the desk. And when I got this chair, it was the perfect height for the desk, but it's not anymore. So, yeah. Which is why I've got, like, the thing to, like, catch me out prawning and stuff, because, like, that happens because my chair's too high. Beforehand, I just sat back a little bit, like, not all the way up against, like, the backrest, but I definitely sat more upright because, you know, it was correct heights and stuff. But yeah, as I was saying about, like, the fucking Mortal Kombat, so really fucking subtle, but these big dudes with the two sets of arms and the knives and stuff, what the fuck are you? Ice Wolf. Fucking hell. Yeah, so these guys, they always make me think of Mortal Kombat. And because I also really love, like, old original Mortal Kombat games and stuff, right? It's just the same kind of thing. It's just, I'm like, I like playing Diablo, and then I see that, and I like seeing the, what do you call it, the, whatever the fuck these guys were. You know, because Mortal Kombat stuff, and then, yeah, I don't know. It's like Happyception, basically. It just keeps getting fucking more and more inwardly better.
Stay a while and listen.
Blessings to you.
Alright, let's see. I'm still not going to keep that. What does this one do? 5 to 8. Mine's still better. I should probably fill it up, though. There we go. And I just hiccuped, too. Rare occasion. Sell that, that, and god damn it, I've started yawning. I started yawning just like a few minutes back, probably actually, it's probably been like half an hour or some shit, I don't know, time passes in a weird way. Anywho, so I started yawning, and it's very, very likely that I'm just not gonna stop yawning. Also, this is where we start getting all the rejuvenation potions like crazy, and mana starts becoming rare. And this is where this situation starts happening where actually